Hello, I'm Gandhar Desai. I'm an analyst with the Sustainable and Digital Agriculture team at the UNDP Global Centre for Technology, Innovation and Sustainable Development in Singapore. I'm working on Cultivate. Cultivate was launched as a global innovation initiative of UNDP in late 2019. The idea was to invite startups and R&D teams from around the world working on really innovative grassroots solutions, and for us to be able to amplify them and help scale their solutions across countries. Now we are working with 11 countries. We received more than 200 applications from around the world, and these were very diverse solutions ranging from digital platforms to support farming, climate resilient solutions to increase yields and productivity, to blockchain traceability solutions, urban farming solutions. One of the solutions which I really like, trying it out in Uzbekistan right now, it's a digital platform that helps livestock herders increase their productivity of their stock and also help conserve pasture land. Small-scale farmers have access to information on where the best yield can be made in pastures using satellite imagery and remote sensing data, as well as on-ground sensors. We are working with startups from around the world to meeting the objectives of Cultivate. And the idea is to really help them cultivate those relationships with stakeholders on the ground, whether it's with the government agencies, with local research institutions, to create an ecosystem that fosters innovation and helps scale these innovative solutions on the ground.
Hi, I'm Calum Handforth. I'm an advisor on digitalisation and smart cities at the UNDP Global Centre for Technology, Innovation and Sustainable Development here in Singapore. So often when we talk about a smart city, we focus on high tech, things like AI, big data and 5G. But for UNDP and for international development, we want to try and broaden the definition of a smart city. So for us, a smart city is about technology, but also innovation. And that innovation can include things like nature-based solutions, behaviour change, better urban planning, but fundamentally making cities work for people and their lives and livelihoods. So collaborations are really fundamental to all of our work in every country around the world. So UNDP, we have country offices in about 170 countries and territories, and in every single one of these countries we're working closely with the private sector, with civil society, R&D, academia and citizens to ensure that development meets their needs and also to best leverage technology and innovation to meet the Sustainable Development Goals. We've been working with a number of cities across Africa in our kind of multi-city challenge, and this has taken the best of regional and global innovation and applying it locally. So we went from a kind of global crowdsourcing exercise down to working with city councils and local authorities across 5 countries to implement these innovations to tackle things like waste management, integration of the informal economy, and ensuring that we're meeting the needs of the most marginalised people in cities and communities around the world. A big part of our work at UNDP is a process that we call collective intelligence. And essentially that's opening up innovation processes to make them as inclusive and accessible as possible. And most importantly though, that means that we get the best ideas from around the world. So we work with a number of platforms in every country, but also globally to crowdsource innovation and best practice. And that means that when we're focusing on the Sustainable Development Goals, we're ensuring that we're bringing the most useful and relevant and impactful solutions to the countries that need them most.